What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Another Age of Engineering. We're getting off to a nighttime start here. A couple quick notes, though. I'm a goof. First of all, I'm going to apologize because, well, for one, I'm Canadian, and for two, that's just... I'm going to apologize anyways because I fell asleep on the couch. I was supposed to stream, but I fell asleep on the couch. Well, that's an interesting glitch right there. But yeah, I fell asleep on the couch the last two nights in general. Both nights, I've just kind of zonked out. Maybe I needed the sleep. Maybe there's something still wiggling and jiggling in my body that's not feeling very nice, which made me sleep. I don't know. But that's why I didn't show up to that stream on Monday night. That's why all of this stuff is still here and it's not moved into the basement. So, yeah, just one of those things. I've been a little bit under the weather, I guess. I don't feel like I'm under the weather, though. So, I don't know. It's one of those little things. Something bugged me. Maybe I'm getting poisoned. Who knows? Anything's possible. But all things considered, we are back here. And I did want to prep and start a few things. So downstairs, we've done a decent amount of moving in. I've replaced most of this with the stone burnt. We do have an issue with the stairs that I'll have to kind of configure or figure out. Maybe we'll use some chisel and bits or something like that. Or we could even potentially just use a saw and do like a half slab, corner slab thing. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. I'll probably do that off camera. But overall, I really like the feel of this. This whole area down here, I have not done yet. We need to do that up for sure. There's a lot of work to be done down there. But a lot of the storage and stuff like that are really, really good. We're in pretty decent shape. I think the biggest thing here is we're going to need to start working on some things like compacting drawers for the ingots, as well as, well, like I said last time, the moving of the things to where they need to go. But today, I've got a few plans. I've got a couple plans, and one of those plans involve one of these guys right here, a Drop of Evil. Drop of Evil's from Extra Utilities too. And when it's used on... Well, when it's used on, like, the ground or grass, it turns it into cursed earth. So that's how you get cursed earth in this version of Minecraft now, instead of doing the whole altar with the divination sigil and all that kind of stuff. So what I want to do is I want to make a mob farm, and for a couple of reasons that I want this mob farm. And one of those reasons is for bone meal. So we've been in this world for quite some time. I've been playing for quite some time. I've done a lot of mining, and still to this day, I am almost out of lapis. I have never really gained on the lapis front, but there is a way to make some lapis, so we can throw down bone meal. What? Did they change that? I think they changed it, everybody. I think they changed it. They did. I think it's disabled. Well, that is a big-time problem. That sucks. Big time. I was hoping that we could do it. Is there... Let's just double-check here. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing something. It used to be the case. Yeah, I think they disabled that on us. Okay. Man, the lapis. Have either not been lucky or what, but I have not found a lot of lapis in the world. And it's a bit of a problem, or it's becoming more of a problem for us. And that is terrible that it can't do that. That used to be a recipe. You could convert that, I'm pretty sure. Well, either way, we are still going to build the mob farm because there's so many fantastic things that come from mob farms, especially drops and such. And where we're going to build this mob farm is actually right up here, okay? So I've built and dug out this little space right up here that I can't get up to. It's fine. Nailed it. So we built this little space up here, And what I want to do is I basically want to have the mobs spawning on the cursed earth with the... And we'll probably use some vector plates from Dark Utilities. Decently expensive item, but not too bad. So we're going to use some of that. But the biggest problem, we're going to need to get a lot of rubber or leather. Drying basin. Drying basin? Okay, that might be a potential. Drying racks, mob drops. Oh, we can just atomic reconstruct it. Okay, that's easy. That's much easier than the basin. But anyways, we're going to do vector plates. And what these will do is they should be able to go on top of the cursed earth, which is the first step. And then they will propel the mob towards the direction that you shoot them in, basically. What? Server restart? Timed out. Uh-oh. Somebody broke something. Have no fear. It's all better. And apparently, some people are just trying to slow us all down. Because apparently, I'm like the slowest player ever. So I don't know what they're talking about. Anyways, let's get back to it here. Let's get our hammer. And what we need to do is... Ooh, that's going to be fine. But the other ones, not so much. Yeah, because if I remove that, we don't want dirt in the roof. We don't want dirt in the roof. Maybe we'll just have to do a layer on top of this. What do we got? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So what we'll do is we'll just put a layer of dirt on top of the layer that we have already. Hey, me and this slingshot, man. We are not getting along today. So what we'll do is we'll just go like this instead. I will put a torch there just because. Just because. So we're going to go across like so. Like so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this will be the start of our cursed earth. So it's a decent little spawning platform. And right there's our bedroom, by the way. So we might get some spooky scaries during bed. Which might also prevent us from being able to sleep, which I'm aware of. But, I'm not going to be too concerned about it overall. I kind of want to install some lights in this thing. Just to automate that process where we can then turn off the mod farm. Or at least that's my plan. So anyways, we got this going. This is very good. Now, we are also going to get spiders. Spiders usually pose a pretty large problem with mob farms. And it's probably not going to be any different here. But the big question is, can we get some spikes? Yeah, we can get that spike. We can get those diamond spikes. We have the diamonds for the diamond spikes. That is terrific. Okay, good. So we can get spikes, which is awesome. So we're probably going to go that route. And with spikes, we should be able to make the spiders work for us as well. So what we want to have is a little bit of a kill chamber. And where that's going to be is kind of up for debate. But what I'm thinking is we could push them all right towards this wall. So we'll cover this part up. We'll leave a way in. And then we'll have it like this. And this will be our kind of our kill zone, to say the least, for our setup here. So we'll do a little bit of a kill zone for our cursed earth. It doesn't need to be super special or anything in here. I don't want to make it super duper fancy or anything, but I do want to have a pretty efficient system with good spawning and all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is we'll do cursed earth, and then we're going to, it's obviously going to spread over time, and we are going to get a whole bunch of vector plates. Now this is the part that's going to be quite expensive, along with the diamonds. I don't think there's any other grinding machines that we can really get away with at this point. That's going to be super duper expensive. So yeah, we got to go with the spikes, and the diamond ones will be very good, so we can do that. So what we'll do is we'll do vectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows of 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15 of 9. Oh my. Oh my. That is, what, 105 plus another 6 at least. So we're looking at like 111 vector plates. That is a whole lot of cheddar, to say the least. That's a lot of basalt slabs. We should have all the basalt. I'm not concerned about that. It's these conveyor belts that I'm a little concerned about. We can go rubber and leather. So let's take a look at both of those supplies and see what we're like on that. So we have none of that there. I guess we can return the dirt. We can put that away. Leather. We have 2. We have 28 rotten flesh. Oh boy. So it looks like we're going the rubber. Looks like we're doing a little rubber. Yeah. Now, I mean, we did just make that electric tree tap, so that's going to help us quite a bit. And we can overclock our process here. So let's go this. We're going to overclock this thing, and we'll at least be able to get a whole bunch of rubber quickly. But I'm kind of thinking that we almost need to expand our little rubber farm here quite dramatically. Because this is good, but it's not a great amount of rubber. Was there even one on this? I can never remember. But anyways, we need to get a whole bunch of this stuff because we need a whole bunch of vector plates to make this thing work. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to change it up or change my mind or anything like that. I think we're good to go with the vector plates for this build. I think it's the most efficient way to go. So, anyways, I'm going to collect some rubber off of my trees here. And, you know what, we'll, man, the electricity lasts a long time on this tree tap. That's very useful. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, we're only getting 24 at a time from that. Now, we do get 3 per, so that 24 is actually a pretty large number. But it's still a ways off from where we need to be. So we'll go like that. We'll go like that. This is just to get to the conveyors. Iron and redstone. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. This is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of loot, but I do feel like it's going to be worth it in the long run. We do get 8 per, so how many do we need? It's 3. Oh, man. I better go do the math. I'm not doing the math on camera. Not a chance. All right, so I did the math. And I think we need 111 conveyors, because you get 3 vectors for 3 conveyors. We need 111 vectors. Easy math, right? So how many is that? I think that's 14 crafts, right? I'm pretty sure that's correct. It's like 13.8 or something along those lines. So in a single stack, right, we have 8 crafts. 8 times 8 is 64. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 crafts. So all in all, it wasn't that expensive. It really wasn't that expensive. Not as expensive as I initially thought, anyways. So let's go. We place those down. And let's grab our stuff here. And we'll put it away for right now. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's head on downstairs and get our basalt. Really, those are a lot cheaper. Because you got 8 conveyors, I wasn't anticipating that. It's quite a bit more than what I originally thought. So now we need the basalt, right? We need some basalt up in here. We obviously need the slabs. Now again, 3 slabs per. So we're going to need probably about 6 or 7 of these. Let's just start with a small amount and go from there. So vector plates, let's go. So that gives us, how many? 36. Not enough. All right, let's get a few more this time. Good. Vector plates, go. We're almost there. It might just be a stack. You know that? Oh, it's basically bang on us. Just under. That's okay. We can convert it back, which is nice. So we can put those back. I think we have enough. I'm pretty sure we have enough with that we have in our inventory. So what we need to do is, I believe we need to convert it first, and then we place down the vector plates. Now, we do have torches, so it should be perfectly safe. Should be. But we've all seen me derp, and probably many others. I was very fortunate to get the drop of Evil decently early on in my playthrough. I think it was one of my first few Wither skeleton kills. So keep searching if you haven't gotten it. It's very useful. So if we do that, boom, instant spread, beautiful. That's what I like to see. And then we basically go like this, and we go vector plate, vector plate, vector plate, vector plate, all the way down the cursed earth, just like so, without having a creeper or anything like that causing us trouble. Or at least that's the plan. And then right in the corners here, we're going to direct them towards the spikes, right? What will be spikes anyways? What will be? So I'm going to place down all of these vector plates. Hopefully I made enough. If not, I'll make a few more. And then we will come back up once we are all said and done with profit. With profit, indeed. This cursed earth stuff is going to be fantastic. I also want to wire in some lighting up above with an on-off switch. I think that we should do that as well. So I might get some redstone lamps or just something along those lines. Probably just redstone lamps. Let's not get too crazy about it. Just so that we can disable it all accordingly. So let me get these. I think I'm a few short. Indeed, we are a few short. Okay. And am I conveyor short too? I think I am. Oh god. Let me up. Let me up. Quit pushing me. Got it. No. Let me in. Yes, nailed it. All right, so I'm going to finish up this with the vector plates and everything, and we will proceed on. Alrighty, I don't know if you guys remember that time when I derped and I made aluminum plates. Well, now we're going to put them to use, because instead of going with a normal route, we're going to play around a little bit with the redstone wire coil from Immersive Engineering. And the reason we're going to do this is for fun. Not because it's better or anything like that, but for wiring this thing, I think it's a good idea to kind of try and experiment new things. So we need some hardened clay and some electrum nuggets. Okay, hardened clay I have. We are going to need 2 of these, so we'll do that quickly. That should give us 8. We have 6 lights plus the connector. I think that should be fine. And then all we're going to do is a lever for an on-off. Nothing too technical or crazy about that. But my goal here is that we should be able to save some redstone overall, because these wire coils only require 2 redstone. Now, normally that should only go 2 redstone blocks, whereas I'm pretty sure these go a little bit further than that. So just one of those little details or intricate details that I'd like to enable here. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll just go right up here. I think we should be fine to do this. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. And I'm just going to punch a hole through there just so that we know. So if I do a connector there, and we need to get up one more than that, right? So that's our bedroom. Let's get up one more. You know what? We could just wire this into the bedroom, couldn't we? On-off switch into the bedroom? That might be even better. I kind of like that now. Okay. So we're going to do the on-off switch in the boudoir. So we'll go up here. We'll just start jump stacking. And maybe we can connect it kind of 3 high, kind of central. Actually, it's going to... Let's go right in the middle. Right? Let's go right in the middle of this thing. So if we go right there, and that's our first connection point. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So if we go up, let's see. We need to be 2 above this. That's good. Let's shoot ourselves up there. Awesome. And let's cruise on over. Yeah, that might work just fine. Okay. We can keep this pretty nice and dark, too, all things considered, as the lever will be there, and all of this will still be enclosed, just like that. That's awesome. Okay, so I need to gauge exactly how far away we need these to be. So 1 should probably be 1, 2, 3 out from each corner, right? So this corner here that we are looking at. We're at, what, 277 on the x-axis and a few blocks over. So we're currently at that third spot. So we have to go in 1, 2, 3 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, in. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So this should be our first light right here. So let's get our first light in place and our first coil connected. It's obstructed. That's fine. We need to clean this all up anyways. Now, over here, we have... So if that's the third one, we have 1, 2, and 3, at least, of the spike drop area. And then it's kind of sort of just one over from there, isn't it? So are we talking literally right here? I think we are talking right here for our second lamp. Awesome. Okay. So we'll do that. Pretty straightforward. So we'll go boom, boom. Okay. We'll just move this. Boom and boom. Excellent. And then, of course, we're going to need to put the lever over here. Can't lose that block. There we go. So our lever will go right in the middle. And when we turn that on, does it not work? Hello? Why isn't that working? Why you no work? Why you no work? You're supposed to work for me. Well, that's a bit of a situation, you know, isn't it? I wonder if we can do something to make it work. If we go like this, and of course I left all my redstone upstairs. Put down a torch. Let's go get some redstone and see if we can't pull it through that block. It might be a case of not being able to pull it through. So if we just take some of this, and I've never said I'm good at redstone, ladies and gentlemen. Never said that. And I've never played with these wires before. So this is a whole new experience for me. Usually I stick with like red alloy and stuff like that. So if I turn on that, is that not connected? Why is that not connecting to the redstone? Do you know what I mean? Why is this not a thing? Does it have to be something like that? Does that thing connect? It'd help if I grab the wire. Huh. Well, this is a bit of a problem. Not gonna lie. Bit of a situation here. If we go like that and we go up above, does that then connect it? Nope. And no. Well, I'm a little confused now, to say the least. If we turn it off, no. Turn it back on, nothing. Man. Let me see if I can't figure this out. If not, we're going to have to change our game plan a little bit. So hopefully you are all yelling at me. I hope you are all yelling at me because these have an input and an output. So your input line and your output is where your signal is going to go to. If that's an input, obviously it's not going to be active. If it's on output, it's going to work. This needs to be on output. If it's on, on input, if this is on output, it's not going to work. Okay? So that's how this works. I know, right? See, we're learning. We're learning new things, ladies and gentlemen. All right, good. We can close that up. And now we have this beautiful lever just sitting in our, bedroom. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's the perfect place for all of this. All right? Now, I need to determine exactly where I need to put the other ones here. I'm not too positive. I'm going to head downstairs, and let's just take a look. So we should be lit up all throughout there. Oh, God. I'm never getting out. We're stuck forever. Nailed it. Okay. Good. Can I get on there? No. 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 It's fine. And I'm out of... Oh, yeah. I still haven't made the vector plates. That's fine. Okay. So we should be all lit up. We have the light right there. So how far do we need to go down? Let's go every, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we go every 4 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like every 4 blocks is pretty good, except for when we get to the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a little concerned that it's not going to cover, but let's go every 4 blocks. We only have, what, 6? Was it only 6 of these total? Yeah, only 6 lanterns. So let's go, 1, 2, 3. Let's go 5 blocks and see if that does it for us. Okay? Let's go 5 blocks in between the lights and see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we'll have a light right here. Now this should be one potentially too far, but I guess we'll find out as we go. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then ultimately it would be right here as well. Okay, so let's give this a quick little try and see if it's going to work for us. We are on input mode. We need that to be on output for 1. There we go, output mode. So that wire is going to connect to this one. These will work like a relay, which is great. Those are both on output mode, and they're going to connect, and voila, we have light. Awesome. Okay, same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 will be right here at this cobblestone patch. Excellent. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 right here. Okay. So hopefully this is enough. I'm really hoping that it's enough. So we'll change that to output. We'll link. Change that to output. Link. And voila. We should have lighting that we can fully toggle with a switch now. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy there. The biggest question is that enough lighting? Well, before we get into that, I'm going to go and make ourselves the more vector plates and stuff that we need before we test it. Alright, so we're in the room here. I'm about to remove these final torches, but I just got to thinking, you know what? That would just be silly. Why would I do that right now? We need to make sure that we have a way to kill these things. And it's one of those little details, right? A couple things as well. We also are going to need to get some way to collect these items. I haven't really thought of it, but there's got to be something. There's definitely something that I'll think of. I know a vacuum chest is a potential. I'm not sure if we can do it yet. Not really. Maybe. Can we actually do this? Hold on. Smelting. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, I don't think we can quite do that, but there's got to be some other way. I remember there's another way. I just have to remember it. My brain is still a little fuzzy. I got to figure all of that out. But we need to make the diamond spikes. And we need to try our best to make it so that the spiders kill themselves as well. I'm not too sure how we can do that. Is there any fans or anything like that in this? I don't believe so. I think it's all just, yeah, chisel-based beauty fans. So there's no way to really push them down, which is a bit of a problem. But we can try our best to do it with some diamonds, all right? So first things first, we need a diamond block. Good. We needed 3 diamond swords. 1, 2, 3. Good. Around like that. We might make more of these because I am a little bit wealthy on the diamond front. Mod drops player kill only items. Perfect. So that gives us 4. You know what? We have the extra diamonds. I'm just going to do it. We're just going to go with the extras here and get this all said and done. So let's throw these up and get this done here. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. So we used up some diamonds, and let's go set up these spikes. Now you can also enchant these spikes. I don't have the capabilities of enchanting at this point in time, but do be careful. You can also kill yourself on these spikes. So what I want to do is I want to make myself a little bit of a failsafe. We can control ourselves on these vector plates pretty easily, but the mobs cannot. So let me set these all up. Alrighty, so as you can hear, it is working. Now, I haven't set up the whole spider thing yet, so you can hear the spider, but lights off, you can hear them all crawling around in there and being all spooky, and you can hear them working, and then the lights on. Now, the lights are not perfect, and I was thinking that we should add another set, because there is a few spots that are causing a bit of a problem, but pretty much it is functioning accordingly. So, at the moment, I just need to kill off these guys, because we don't really have the spider stuff in place. But I want to at least get us set up here, so that we can start working overall. Look at all that beautiful loot. Isn't that wonderful? That is good stuff right there. So one of the first things that I want to do, obviously, like I said, it's mostly disabled. I think there's a few spots, 1 and 2, where we had that creeper spawn in, which is not good. Not good at all. But for the spiders, all that I want to do is we're going to space these out. Actually, you know what? No, not there. We're going to have to do this. Hey. Hey, give me that. Hey. Give me that item. Give it. Excuse me. It's fine. It's fine. So what we can do is they're too wide, right? So if we go 2 in, and then we can do like 1 right here, like so, and then 1 just on the other side as well. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll remove this. We'll get all of that back down like that. And this is pretty much operational. 100%. It's just a matter of collecting the loots. Now, I'm not sure if we have an item collector. Advanced item relay. Again, it kind of comes back to the item collector. Nothing. Yeah. Ranged collector. What does that do? What does a ranged collector do? The ranged collector works much like a hopper in that it collects items around it. Having the power, okay, let's take a look, in that it collects items around it. Having the power, however, to pick up items that are in an area of 6 blocks around it. Excellent. It doesn't auto output its items. That's okay, though, for right now. So a ranged collector, 2 ender pearls, hopper, and an iron casing. A void crystal is coal. I don't know if we have the ender pearls. That is the only part that I'm like, I don't know if we have it. Let's take a quick glance. I can't remember if I have some or not. They might be downstairs as well. It's not looking that promising. It's part of the reason why I wanted this mob farm to be up and operational as well. So let's take a quick glance. Moonstone. Oh, we have 1. We're short 1. Okay. Not the worst things in the world, for sure. What we're going to do is we're just going to do a makeshift setup then for right now. And that'll involve just in our bedroom. We're going to have to remodel that back wall a little bit just so that I can get the drops. That's the main thing. And maybe, you know what, we'll move the bed for right now as well. That's not the right spot. We'll place it right there. And we'll just do a little staircase down, just like so. Is that still not enough? Still not enough, eh? We need to be down here, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So as you saw, that guy just spawned over in that corner, which is one of the problems. That is one of the problems that we were just talking about, of not having it fully lit up. But he should fall. And can I get the drop? This is going to be a bit of a problem, because now we're going to have an issue with spiders. It's not going to be efficient. It's not going to be ideal, but I think it should work. So if we turn that, we should see bad guys come through. And then hopefully we can get some of the drops. Not looking promising, is it? You know what? There is another thing that we can look at. And I've kind of been avoiding it a little bit. But we can look at the ring of magnetization from actually additions. It is not super expensive. And that's going to at least allow us to collect this quite a bit easier than what we're currently witnessing. So let's quickly get Neotech. I don't think we can do that one yet, no. But we can do the ring of magnetization. So some Inori, some lapis, some redstonia, some gold, some glowstone, and some iron. So without further ado, let's go and get all of that so that we're not, you know, potentially hurting ourselves on these diamond spikes. I really don't want to die today, or any day for that matter, but it should assist overall. So let's quickly do that and get this all said and done. So we needed a little bit of the U, a little bit of U right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's get this done. This will be for the ring itself in the middle. We need a piece of glowstone for this. Man, I missed the ability to just right-click out of there. Okay, good. We need a little bit of lapis, 2 redstonia. Let's do this up. I think it was this way. And 4 Inori. Perfect, just the right amount. Okay, ring of magnetizing, excellent. And then we can fill it up, I believe, with the power cube. Awesome. So we're getting some juice. We're getting things powered up as well, which is great. That is taking forever, though. Holy cow, that's taking a long time. All right, we have a better method. We have a much better method downstairs. But anyways, this will basically suck up items within the vicinity, as you just saw there, at the cost of some RF. All right. Now, we do have the cube down below, the storage for the energy and all that kind of stuff, but we are pretty much wrapping up for time. We are well past, to be honest. Now, can I charge with this? I don't think I can, actually, can I? Well, we're going to have to come up with a better way to charge it, because that little cube is not going to suffice. Not for a long period of time, anyways. But anyways, we got the ring of magnetization. I'm going to set it in there, get that going. This will just be a solution for us for now. Maybe we can up that a little bit. I don't know. I'll look into it. But for now, we have the mob farm. It does function, and we can get the loot. I'm going to see if there's not something that I can pull off to get some tweaks or changes to that. But, yeah, very good stuff. And we can get things like additional mob heads, for example. And we can kind of tweak some of this stuff or put it down over there. I'm thinking tweaking. So, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. And have yourselves a fantastic day. We will do it like this. Bam, bam. Nailed it. All right, everybody. Have a good one.